the nursing home tragedy in Hollywood. 11 residents have died since the facility's air conditioning failed after Irma. And today, we're hearing from the family of one of those victims who's suing. Local 10's Glenna Milberg is live with details on that lawsuit. Glenna.
It's the fourth lawsuit, Louis, the fourth to be filed by these heartbroken families of some of the 11 elderly patients who died in that hot box that the rehab center at Hollywood Hills had become after losing power after the storm. And today we're also hearing from Governor Rick Scott, who is here, who is also laying blame squarely at that home's doorstep.
This was just so avoidable.
A lawsuit on behalf of 93-year-old Miguel Franco is now the fourth, blaming the rehab center at Hollywood Hills for a patient's death. Failure to prepare, care for, and evacuate elderly patients, 11 of whom died in the soaring heat there after Hurricane Irma.
Something as simple as calling 911, or even better yet, walking across the street where there is a hospital, could have been done.
Both criminal and administrative investigations are underway into the deaths, as is the finger pointing. Over the 72 hours between the facility's storm-related loss of power and the deaths of the first 5 elderly residents, the staff claims they repeatedly called FP&L and 4 calls to Governor Rick Scott's dedicated cell phone.
The most important thing I can say today is thank you.
The governor in Miami Monday to honor first responders. He says the calls were routed for handling, that in none did the nursing home staff indicate a dire medical emergency.
Is there a transcript or recording or a public record of what transpired?
You can reach out to Department of Health and AHCA, and I think they put out exactly their process.
Questions now raised about why the governor's office deleted those messages that may have helped the investigation.
Let's remember, this facility had a responsibility to call 911 if a patient was in danger. They decided not to do it. That's why there's an investigation. That's why we've revoked their license.
Miguel Franco's heartbroken family seems to agree.
None of those calls stated that there was an emergency.
The family had not heard from the home at all. Some of the people who died, their body temperatures were elevated to 109 degrees. Important to note, there is no conclusive cause of death yet from the medical examiner, and that also could be something that is very telling. So much more to understand in this situation. I'm Glenna Milberg, live in Miami tonight, Local 10 News.